How's it going, folks? Voodoo Stache here. We're going to take a look today at the half kneeling chop. The half kneeling chop, let's start off with the initial position here. The pelvis is going to be nice and level. So usually our hip's going to want to drop to the leg that's down. We're going to level that thing out right from the start. We're going to bring our rib cage down. This is going to create the foundation which we're going to be generating all of our power and force from. If you look from the side, my ear, shoulder, hip, and knee are all going to be a straight line. I'm not going to collapse here as I chop the ball down. I'm not going to extend back this with my ribs up to hold that position. I'm going to have my rib cage down. I'm going to be nice and stacked up. Think about the ground. Your foot, that front foot, all three balls of your foot, two balls of your foot and your heel, all those 3 points should be growing into the floor so you're nice and stable. Your body is sensing that you're on the ground. From there, you will then work on the chop. The chop is going to go from the opposite shoulder down through, keyword through, the opposite hip there. I want to see your T-spine rotate to load up, just as you would for any kind of overhead movement, right? Whether I'm water polo player here getting to shoot, if I'm lacrosse, if I'm a surfer, paddling, swimming, any of that stuff is all applicable to this. Golf as well is another one, really good one for this. So we come up here, we load that thing up, our eyeballs and sternum are looking at the hands, and you are going to rotate with your torso using these obliques, and you're going to rip that ball down through the floor. Most overhead athletes are right-handed, so we'll talk about them specifically real quick. The left oblique tends to, and most people again, it'll open up and be kind of lazy and our body will be tilted to the right. So this is a really good exercise to work on being able to reconnect and find that position again. So I'm going to take a deep breath in at the top. I'm going to chop that thing down. So check it out. Ribs are down, my pelvis is stable, my feet are grounded into the floor, so I'm nice and stable. Breath in, watch the T-spine. My whole body shifts over as I come there. So again, I reach up, I'm rotating from here, looking at the ball, my sternum's looking at it, coming down through there. As I did that, I finished with this thing nice and contracted, ripping my arm through the wall, through the ball as it's coming down. I'm not just throwing with my arm, I'm not doing this. I'm rotating and contracting. This is how all of your overhead movement should be. That thing's way back here, whatever the implement is, and you will feel this pull from here and your body will follow through from there. So try that out and rebuild your connection from that opposite shoulder to that opposite hip. Enjoy.